As we embark on this journey of enhancing transparency and accountability in government, it is important to recognize the significance of the right to information and the right to information laws in fostering a culture of openness and trust between the government and its citizens. The passage of Fiji's Information Act in 2018 marked a pivotal step towards this goal. Unfortunately, for reasons that are not entirely clear to me, that act, or the Information Act of 2018, has not yet commenced. The right to information and the sharing of truth and knowledge can be an extremely powerful tool for promoting democracy and accountability. In my maiden speech to Parliament in June this year, I said at the time that the right to information would be a priority during my term as attorney. In that vein, I have instructed the Law Reform Commission for feedback on our legislation and what might be needed to implement the law as soon as possible. Regrettably, there has been far too much delay in this, and we are having now to play catch-up. The Law Reform Commission has engaged UNESCO and an expert, Mr. Toby Mandel, to conduct a desk review of Fiji's laws, and that has already commenced. And I would like to thank Toby for availing himself despite a very busy schedule. Following today's workshop, the Law Reform Commission, I believe, will undertake Fiji-wide consultations on the laws, and it is my hope that it can be operationalized sometime in the first quarter of 2025. The right to information is also recognized universally as a human right under international law, and it is seen as a significant component or element of the rule of law and democracy. It is synonymous with access to information or freedom of information. As I've mentioned previously, our Constitution recognizes the right to information, but it also recognizes that in certain appropriate instances, that right may be restricted. And obviously, matters of national security, defense, and the proceedings of cabinet would be just some examples of where there would need to be boundaries. The right to information also applies to not just the public service and the bureaucracy, but to the three branches of government, that is to say the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Throughout history, the right to information and the laws that relate to the right to information have played a critical role in uncovering significant scandals as well as promoting accountability in government. As examples, and there are many, in India, the Right to Information Act in that republic, their legislation was enacted in 2005, was instrumental in exposing a massive multi-million-dollar telecommunications scandal that involved the allocation of licenses at below market prices. Had it not been for the media which exposed the scandal, those responsible for misconduct and misfeasance in public office would not have been held accountable. Today's workshop follows hot on the heels of a two-day workshop that was conducted by FCOS and UNESCO for regional participants from a number of Pacific countries. The regional workshop, which has just concluded, highlighted the progress in a number of neighboring countries, such as the Cook Islands and Vanuatu, which are far more advanced in terms of their implementation of right to information laws. The importance of the right to information cannot be overstated. It empowers you as citizens to seek information from your government, to hold public officials accountable, and to participate meaningfully in the democratic process by fostering a culture of transparency and accountability. In doing this, we are able to build a more just and a more equitable society where the people hold their leaders accountable.